The sea was quiet when we left him. No triumph rode the northern wind. Gleipnir held where iron failed, and none could meet the wolf's eyes then. His jaw still dripped with broken promises, my blood-stained stone beside the shore. The others called it necessary, yet somehow nothing felt like order. I watched him struggle on the island, watched the trust leave amber eyes, and every wave that struck the shoreline sounded like another lie. The ravens circled overhead, the sky grew colder than before, and every step toward Asgard's gates felt heavier than the war. Oh, Father, please tell me, supposed to feel? They call it wisdom, they call it peace, but none of this feels real. I gave my hand, he gave his trust, and both were thrown away. Oh, Father, please tell me, why does victory feel this way? Found Loki in the council hall, silent for perhaps the first time. No tricks, no laughter, no sharp remarks, just emerald eyes like winter ice. He never raised his voice against me, never spoke the blame aloud, but every glance struck harder than the wolf that made me bow. Perhaps he knew what none would say, perhaps he saw what waited still, that chains can bind a monster's body, not the fate behind the will. The hall was full of whispered judgments, quiet factions taking sides. Some praised courage, some named treason, none agreed on what was right. Oh, Father, please tell me, how am I supposed to feel? They call it wisdom, they call it peace, but none of this feels real. I gave my hand, he gave his trust, and both were thrown away. Oh, Father, please tell me, why does victory feel this way? Freyr stared long into the fire. Frigg would not meet my eyes. Even some among the eyes questioned what we justified. Half the hall proclaimed salvation, half the hall spoke doom instead, and more than once I heard them mutter, Loki may be right this time. The bravest words were always whispered far away from Odin's throne, for nobody wished to say aloud, we may have forged our fate in stone. And every time they spoke of Fenrir, they spoke of Ragnarök as well, as though the chain around the wolf had rung the first great funeral bell. So I climbed the stairs to Odin, past the gods and golden spears, past the songs of ancient victories, carrying a weight of years. I found him where the ravens gathered, watching futures none could flee. And for once I was not asking what would happen, only what remained of me. Oh, Father, please tell me, how am I supposed to feel? Was this justice? Was this wisdom? Or the wound that never heals? They praise my sacrifice in feasting, they call my loss a noble thing, yet every cheer inside the hall sounds emptier than spring. Oh, Father, please tell me, before the final fires descend, when Fenrir breaks these ribbons and the worlds come to their end, will they remember I was faithful, or only that lost everything, and I place my hand inside the snare. The wolf waits, the chain holds, Loki watches, the cord divides, and somewhere beyond tomorrow, Ragnarok sharpens its knives.